What up, though? Rain Man here, live in the loop. And I love my main man, Dr. J. Ross TV. Let's get it.
What's up, y'all? You know, my dude Rain Man, he in the loop, man.
Let's get
dude, when I tell you this cat here, y'all, he is, man, I don't even know what kind of, they ain't even got a word for what you are, dog. Smooth, grooves. I don't know what it is, man, but how did you develop your style, man, to where everything just ties together on the drums, man?
Man, my style, first of all, glory to God for the gift, you know. But my style, you know, I'm a church guy, man. I grew up in the church, born and raised in Detroit City, Motor City, Motown.
Yes, sir.
You know, so I grew up listening to all the cats, man, the famous Detroit drummers, Dana Davis, Liddell Abrams, Mario Skeeter Winans, Larry Tucker, you know, Derek Sorrell, you know, all the Detroit cats, man. That's why Dave Modoc, rest in peace. Marvin McQuitty, you know, so it's in my blood, man. You know, every Sunday, all the records, you know, so that's where, you know, you get that experience from, man. And I just try to bring a piece of them with me, man, when I grace the stage.
Hey, y'all, and what y'all might not know, man, when y'all at the concerts, man, with Uncle Charlie, man, and y'all riding the love train, and they all lit up like Christmas. That's my boy E back there on Kid, man, got him on lockdown.
Shout out to Uncle Charlie.
Uncle Charlie, my boy Lawrence Bassman, my dog from way back.
Yeah, Bassman.
Hey, so let me ask you this though, E. All right, you playing with Chante more tonight for the last 3 nights, and you getting in work. What's the how do you approach or attack the differences in, say, like a smaller venue, Chante, and playing stadiums, man?
So Chante is a very delicate artist, man.
What that mean, like, to people don't know?
If you've been to her show, if you haven't, first of all, you need to come to a Chante Moore show. It's an experience.
True that.
But Chante is very vulnerable. She's spiritual. She's emotional. So there are different layers and colors, textures and feelings that you will experience at a Chante Moore show. So my approach has to be to equal the emotion that she's trying to convey.
Man, we don't know what that means, man.
So she's trying to be sexy, and I gotta be sexy on the drums. I gotta keep it light and tasteful and colorful and sensual.
But how did you learn that, though?
You learn it trial and error, you know, practice. You know, I grew up, like I said, in church, you know, and that's part of playing in church. You know, you gotta match the spirit. You know, if we up, if we driving, you know, you gotta be locked in. If we worshiping, you gotta get on them cymbals and you bring it out. If it's a ballad, you know, you gotta, you know, you might have to come down on rim shot. You know, if they shot, you know, you gotta be big on that bell.
Yeah.
You know, so just again, man, shout out to God, shout out to the gift, you know. But just church is where you learn them different nuances, learn how them different genres, those different approaches. You know, you got to be versatile. One of my mentors, shout out to my big bro Kern Brantley, which I'm on the stage with. One of the things he drove into my head is be versatile. You know, be able to play that chop that you playing, be able to play it big, but be able to play it at a low volume as well. You know, be able to play with some brushes, be able to play funk, jazz, Latin, you know, whatever is required or asked of that artist, you know, be able to match that moment music.
Yeah. Hey, well, in your assessment, do you think like some of the younger cats, man, or the YouTube cats, they learning that type of professionalism, or is it how did you do you learn it on just trial, like you said, trial and error, but through experiences?
Absolutely.
So can you get those type of experience like just learning from YouTube, or do you have to be out there in it?
So shout out to the new generation, man. YouTube has given people reach all over the world globally, you know, and I think they have access to things we couldn't dream about coming up. I didn't grow up on the internet or YouTube. I grew up sitting in the studio for hours, sitting in rehearsals, sneaking in venues, trying to meet somebody, trying to see people, opening up CD covers, flipping it open, reading the musicians' names to try to see who played on track number 6, you know. So there is an art in that, you know. I encourage, you know, I support, you know, the younger generation and what they're doing and the influence and the reach they have. You know, some of the things they're doing on drums and different instruments are absolutely amazing. But I encourage them to also don't forget, you know, the shoulders that they stand on and the method that those giants took to get where they were.
Yeah.
So still chop, you know, upload it, share it, you know, spaz out on the ground, but learn those pockets, learn them records, learn them levels, you know, learn how to read music, still go and network and understand the people that came before you, the people that influenced you, the people that paved the way, the trailblazers, you know, and then once you learn the trailblazers, learn and find out who influenced them,
right?
You know, and just do your homework, you know, be a student of the game, be a student and study that history, man, because it's gonna do nothing but make you a better person and a better musician, a better artist.
Yeah, once again, y'all, we hanging out with E-Rain. We in the Lou at City Winery, and as y'all can see, you know, people waiting on Chante trying to get a picture, so you hear a little noise in the background, but y'all know how we do at J-Ross TV. We want it live anyway.
Let's go.
But you know what, though? Like now, man, how do you balance home life and traveling?
That's a great question. Home life and travel is impossible first without God. So I thank God that gives me the strength and the wisdom and the discipline to balance a good support system. I had a beautiful wife at home that supports me. My mom, my dad, my family, excuse me, they all support what I do. And then at the end of the day, it's up to me, you know, to make sure I am having good balance, eating good, drinking good, staying hydrated, you know, exercising, stretching before the shows. You know, don't party, hang out too much. Get some rest. Rest is important, you know, so it's about balance. You know, there are perks that come with this job, but you want to make sure you have balance. So at the end of the day, as my big brother Kern told me, I'm not out here for vacation. I'm out here to do a job, and I need to give my body and my mind and my spirit what it needs. So when it's time to clock in for work, I can show up and show out.
Hey, last question, 'cause I know you got to bounce in a minute. Hey, real quick, man, speak to the young cats about professionalism, being on time. And
that's a good one. That's a good one. Just remember, you spend more time off stage than you do on stage.
Man.
So you want to be that person that when your name comes up, work on your always, whatever that always means. So if your name is, my name is Eric, so say if your name is Eric, let people say Eric is always, you fill in the blank. So it's either going to be Eric is always on time or Eric is always late. Eric is always prepared, knows his material. Eric is always unprepared and got to learn on the spot, you know. So work on what your always is, man. You are the master of your fate. You are the captain of your soul. You determine your destiny. You can't control nobody but yourself. So be professional. It will take you a long way. Your talent will get you in the door. Your professionalism will keep you in the room.
Yes, sir. Hey, y'all, this is my boy E-Man. We in the Lou. Wait a minute.
Listen to what that man got to say. There it is. Listen to what he got to say. Don't
That's
listen
my
to
brother.
that man. That's my boy. We go back some time. You know what he's talking about.
Got my dude Jamal in, man, Grammy Award winner from Gregory Ford the band.
But don't,
And wait a minute, Jamal also got an Emmy, y'all, which y'all don't know.
let's go.
Yeah.
You know, we're going to keep that on the hush.
We going to get some gobble stop turkey tips after this, baby.
I'm here for the weed and the Bud Light.
Yeah. So, man, we got my boy EG in the house, man. And just want to thank him, man, for giving us some love, man. We're going to holler, man, a little while. It's your boy J-Ross, man. We 10 million strong and we gone. Peace.
J-Ross TV, let's go!